What the fuck is this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is this?
Allah Yahweh, Bahashim, YAHAWASHI, Waha, Rakakwadash. In the Hebrew, that's giving all praises to the Most High Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, YAHAWASHI, who is our Lord and Savior, and the Holy Spirit, which is the Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, along with the Holy Spirit, who taught us His truth. Honors to the brethren that's laboring doing the work to push the gospel, risking their life and freedom to do so. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, which will be the 1/3 of the true believers, who would be the lost 12 tribes of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, who are sincerely returning back to Yahweh and YAHAWASHI during these final moments, so that He will have mercy on us in judgment. So we back with another lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashim YAHAWASHI.
The trade between Russia and China is growing exponentially, with Russia holding a large trade surplus. That trade surplus is held in a gold differential account with the PBOC. So what Russian economist, who is running the financial side of BRICS Plus, developing their new trade and currency platforms, what's now going to happen is that member countries can trade within themselves or even externally eventually on a currency that's based on 20 commodities that they produce but valued not in US dollars but in grams of gold. The trade between...
So yeah, that's the point. Because right now, when countries discuss their money, they discuss it relative to the US dollar. Like when we went to Mexico, it would take 22 pesos to equal $1. Well, when they join BRICS, they don't got to compare it to the dollar no more, because it's backed by gold. So they may say, well, I got 20 pesos that comes out to this much gold. The US dollar is completely out of the picture. But let's see what else we got.
If it doesn't get stopped in the next 6 months, which remember, we've got less than a month, like 3 weeks from now, the BRICS will be making its major announcement about a gold-backed digital currency. Once they do that, gold will move up, all other currencies will move down.
All other currencies will move down. All currencies that are not part of the BRICS nations, their currencies will go down. Why? Because their currency is based on the US dollar. The BRICS countries, their currency is based off of gold and other rare natural resources. It's based off the riches of the earth. It's not based off of US dollars, which is based off of oil. So anybody who's not part of BRICS, they're going to have hyperinflation and an economic collapse, especially America. All right, so we're going to get into this next video clip. And this is the point here.
Problem. America, we have a problem. Something happened quietly that the U.S. media is not talking about, but it's going to affect everybody in America and everybody that uses the U.S. currency. Our currency just got overtook by by the BRICS nation, meaning that $1, it takes $50 to equal $1 of the BRICS new currency. If you don't understand what that means, it's going to cause hyperinflation throughout America, meaning our food, clothing, whatever you buy is going to cost like the most craziest number you'll ever think. Take a look at this video because there's really nothing we can do about it, but it's about to get rough out here, guys. Stay close to your family. This is bad. This is real bad.
Okay, so while y'all was sleeping last night, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris just got the worst news a president and a vice president can get without it being a fallen soldier, right? So China, Africa, and Russia just dropped the image of their money that's dropping November 1st, right? Okay. Here's how strong that money is. Here's how strong that money is. It takes 55 American dollars to make one African dollar, to make one Russian dollar, to make one China dollar, right?
That's the point. All the countries that's part of BRICS, that's going to be the standard. That if America want to do any trade or purchase anything from them, they got to do it in their currency. And one of their tokens equals 55 US dollars.
5. Okay. All these foreign countries just try to offer Africa money. Africa told it, keep your money and help your people out. Tell Joe Biden we cool. They help no more. And we want them off our planet. If they feed us, right? Now, y'all keep telling me America is the greatest country in the world. That same TV in the near future is going to cost.
We can do it ourselves. So let's say if you're buying something from China after they get their BRICS token, let's say if it costs $20 in China, 20 BRICS tokens. Well, in US money, that $20 in China is going to cost America $1,100. So America is going to have to combat this new currency by hyperinflation. So let's say you get a steak for $23. Well, let's multiply that number by 35. Hey, that steak might cost $800. Let's say gas is $3.24 right now. That's about what it is in Texas. If you multiply that by 35, gas will be $113 per gallon. Why did I pick 35? Because again, one BRICS token equals 55 US dollars. So stuff that's imported from these other countries, America is going to have to pay 55 times more dollars. Within America, they might not necessarily have to pay 55 times more. They may have to pay 35 times more. We really don't know. But the price is going to increase that much to match the prices that these countries are charging America. America got to make up for it somehow. So that's where hyperinflation is going to come in. Let's say if one banana, you see this, one banana might be 58 cents at a gas station. You multiply that by 35, one banana going to be $20.30. So that's what's coming to America, hyperinflation. You know how much stuff is brought over from China. You don't know how much stuff comes from Africa. But the point is, whatever America has to pay for, they're going to have to pay it 55 times the price. Meaning you, the consumer, going to have to pay 55 times the price. Especially your smartphones. Let's say a smartphone is $1,000. You're going to be paying $55,000. So this place is finished. That's what's going to collapse the economy. Now, real quick, some more precepts before we continue. We're going to go to the book of Ezekiel 7 and 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold should be removed. What's modern day gold and silver? It's money, the US dollar. So the day is coming, we're going to throw our money in the streets. Hey, we like this stuff too expensive. We can't buy nothing anyway. Then the dollar going to collapse. So the money ain't going to be worth nothing anyway. So we're going to be throwing the money in the streets. Their silver and their gold should not be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. So yeah, your money is not going to be any help to you. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity. So yeah, you thought money would suffice you and help you forever. That same money you put your trust in, that money is going to fail you. So it says they will not fill their bowels. You're not going to be able to afford no food. They shall not satisfy their souls. Yeah, because the money is going to be no benefit to you. really to all of us. And that's why when we come to the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. What's the strength of Pharaoh? The US dollar. They speak of money as having a level of strength. That's why the brother, in the video, he said, let me tell you how strong the BRICS currency is. That it takes 55 US dollars to equal one BRICS token. So yeah, the strength of the US dollar, the strength of Pharaoh is going to fail you. There's a new, stronger currency that's backed by gold that's going to take the spot. And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion, that's the government. Government ain't going to tell you nothing. So don't trust in your government, trust in the Lord. Yeah, but that money is going to be the stumbling block to your iniquity. And that's why when we come to the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 5, and we had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse. That's the time that we're coming into. And he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. Those balances represent a couple things. First, it equals or it represents judgment. But also it represents like the scales of a balance, and we're gonna get more into it. So let's see. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see, thou heard not the oil and the wine. So the balances represents judgment, but it also represents the money not being what it used to be. Everything being overpriced through hyperinflation. So once upon a time, you could have used a penny to get 10 measures of wheat. Hey, but everything is off balance now. So that same penny can only get you 1 measure of wheat. So you might take $200 to the grocery store, get a grocery cart full. Well, that same $200 not going to even fill up a handbasket. So everything will be off balance, here in America. And that oil and the new wine, that would be the elect. We're going to go through this stuff, but we're not going to be affected by it. So, yeah. A loaf of bread. How much a loaf of bread costing the people? Let's say if it costs $2.36. Multiply that by 35 to match inflation. Loaf of bread might cost you $82. So it's about to go down out here. And that's just for some bread, something cheap. Don't even talk about the steaks, the shrimp, the crab legs, bag of chips, maybe costing you $70, $80. So it's about to go down. And I can't wait.
What the fuck is this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is this?
Last point or two. Right now, it takes 55 US dollar to equal one BRICS nation token. But it ain't finished yet. By the time this stuff go live, it may take 77 US dollars. It may take 87 US dollars to equal one BRICS nation token. So then the same thing that will cost $3 that you might get from China. Let's say this is a dish rack, something you put your dishes in. Well, after that stuff go live, let's say it equals 77 US dollars. That dish rack gonna cost you $230. Hey, so this place is finished. It's gonna be no more working, no more paying bills, no more luxury, no more first world privileges. So it's over. Oh, and last thing before we close out, I got a small testimony. So me and my girl went to Mexico back like the beginning of the summer in 2022. And our money, the US money, $1 equals 22 Mexican pesos. That would be the Mexican currency. So, we could take 50 US dollars, we'd have like over 1,000 pesos. But the point is, my girl just left for Mexico a few days ago, and she was asking about the money. Should she send her money the day before she leave or the day before? I might just send it early, so it'll be there waiting on you. So she was telling me that now $1 only equals 16 Mexican pesos. Just a year ago, it was 22 pesos. Now the US dollar has gotten weaker. You know, it only equals 16 Mexican pesos and not 22. So even, the money, it don't got the same worth. It don't got the same value. Not just in Mexico, but also all over the earth. All over the earth, the US dollar is losing its strength. So, this is a little small testimony, those who trust in the US dollar and the strength of Pharaoh, hey, the stuff gonna fail you. It's gonna become more and more worthless. So, hey, that's it. And until next time, Shalom.